class can access it. Right, under private here, let us have a procedure, call it variables proc. This is just a name we give to this procedure. Don't ask me now what is a procedure. When we get to it, you'll know. When you work with Delphi from day one, it puts procedures for you, but students don't know what are those procedures. What are they there for? They don't even care. That is why at the end of the day, they cannot code. Right. The name of the procedure is variables proc. The name is up to you what to give them. This is a statement terminator. It terminates the statement procedure variables. Copy it. Can you copy this? And then after copying it, come to implementation here. Paste it. Then let's implement it, say begin, end. So under implementation here, our procedure, variables proc is there. And then let's go back again.
Paste it.
Yes, paste it below implementation. Okay. Right. This procedure, variables proc, is a member of the class. So we must prefix it here with the class like this. Do you see procedure T variables dot? Now if I had 3 classes, so I will know which of these it belongs to. It will belong to that class. So you prefix the name of the class, you put it before the variable name. Copy and paste. Right. Now let us do some variable declarations here. Open a space between procedure and begin. Type the word var. Let me stand like this. You see var means we are declaring variables. I will give you a definition of variables. I gave you before. So variables. No problem. Memory locations that store varying values. The variables store data that varies. It is different from a constant. A constant store values that don't change. Okay, let's put the variables down there. You can ask me about the curly, you know these curly brackets. These curly brackets are comments. Delphi is not going to run anything you type in the curly brackets. Okay. So now let us have this. The variables. Let us have the first one. iMark. You put a colon to declare variable. This one is an integer. Right. Put a /. This means iMark will hold negative and positive numbers. That's what you have to know. Once you see integer will range from about, I think, 65 million to about minus 65 million. Okay. Let's have another variable. Let's call this one age. Now age is a short int. Short int is smaller in range compared to integer. Short integer. Okay. Then let's have another one. Number of days in week. Sorry, this one is a bit low. This one, call it small int.
You have to like the beginning of the word capital.
Yes. You type it the way you see it here. That is the standard syntax which we are using. Okay. Then for each variable, now we are going to initialize it, put some values inside. So I mark, you assign. Now this operator here, this one, means what is on the right, the value is assigned to the left. So what are we assigning to a mark? 25. And then let us go to the next one. Let us assign age. Age of a person, let's say this one is 35 years old. Then let us have a number of days. Just copy it and paste. Number of days in a week, 7. You see how small it is. That's why I call it small int. So now our 3 variables declared have been assigned values. So now we display each using a message box. We say show message. We want to display the mark, but the mark is an integer and show message is a string. We are going to use a function that is going to change the number to a string. The name of that function is called int to str. Then we put I mark inside. Okay. Let me explain what this will do. Show message is a procedure. It is going to take iMark, which is an integer, convert it into a string and display it on a box, like a small box, a Windows box, that will say 59. Okay, then you close it. Okay. So let's run. Let's use another procedure called message DLG. Alright, no problem, just follow. I will carry on. Message DLG has got the following parameters. 1, the message that we want to display. Right, let me say the age of this boy is. Now we concatenate it ih. And remember, ih is what is an integer, so we convert it to a string using int to str. There we go. So this will be concatenated there. Then we go here and say empty information. Now, if you ask me what is empty information, it's the message type. All messages displayed are 4 types of information: critical, warning. Those different types of messages are shown by empty. This is message type information. You will see them when we get to actual delphi. Let's get to know. Now this side, we are going to have a button. What button must this box have? It is going to have MB message button. OK. So this button is going to have an OK button. And then the contextual menu 0. Then you close. Let me explain this way of displaying. This box displaying the sentence, the age of the boy is, to call out age 35. It is going to show an icon, a picture, showing information. It is going to have one button called OK.
What's the information, the icon going to be?
It's going to be something like a triangle with a blue exclamation mark, if I'm not wrong. Okay. For empty error, it is a round red X. For warning, it's a triangle with a yellow exclamation mark. Show message is just going to have a box displaying the number I marked 59 and close. It doesn't have a caption. That is how it does. Right. Let me just go through what I've told you here. We created a unit called variables. Unit sections interface uses var implementation. And then we created a type. What is the name of the type? T variables, yeah, of a T object class. Then the private members declared. We have got this. We defined procedure variable proc. And then down here we implemented. Do you see the implementation? This code here implements the definition we put here. Now, when you run this code, it will declare 3 variables, 1, 2, 3, which are numbers, and then these will assign values into the 3 variables. And then show message will help us to display the mark. Then we display the age. Okay, let us use show message again, or let us use message DLG, this one, to display number of days in a week. All what we do, you copy and paste, and then you change here and say the number of days in a week. Yeah? Then here you see what you are doing. Good. Then you copy this, and then you paste it there, and then we are done.
Is that what the program looks like?
Yes.
Okay.
It's a complete program now. I close it.